Why, hello everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Survival from Python's World. We're on the 10th episode of Season 2, or episode 110 if you want to look at it that way. And guys, today we are doing something that has been very much requested, but... well, that's, oh. Oh. Well, I hope you guys have always wanted to see what's inside a creeper's face, because, yeah, you just got a first-hand look. But yeah, guys, today we are going to be doing something that has been long requested by many people. Many people. That's why I put it in the comment question on the video book. Build a treehouse using one of the big 2x2 jungle trees. Yes, that is what we are going to be doing in today's episode. We will indeed also be decorating the bridge that we made in the last episode, but we're not going to spend like an entire episode on it. I think we'll do like a step-by-step, like maybe a step for adding in mossy cobble, then maybe a step for adding in, you know, vines, all that kind of stuff. Kind of similar as I've done before on Season 1 of Python's World. So guys, today we are making a treehouse, and this is going to be the tree we make it on. It's going to be a good time. Alrighty guys, so the idea of this is we're going to have ourselves a spiraling pathway going all the way up the tree, and then somewhere near the top what we're going to wind up doing is making a little bit of a house sort of perched underneath the top canopy, okay? So that's the idea, and basically how it's going to work, like I say, it's going to be a bit of a spiral staircase going around the outside here, and I feel like we're going to actually wind up utilizing the brand new scaffolding in today's episode as well, which is very nice. Always nice to utilize the new stuffs, is it not? So yeah, let's... Oh, jeez, man. Oh, right, okay, there's a little bit of a drop there, huh? All right, well, that's great. We'll go ahead and put one up there, and then, yep, like I say, we could probably do with starting to use the scaffolding. So, there we go. Oh, you gotta love it, man. You gotta love the scaffolding. Wait, can I, like, do this? Is that even possible? Oh, I can. Okay, and then you just sort of hold space to go up, rather like a ladder. Ooh. You see, that's pretty awesome. Can I jump this? Oh, gosh. I was just going to say, I thought I was about to drop down and kill myself. Well, I wouldn't have killed myself from that height, but you know what I'm saying. I still would have done myself some damage. So, yeah, that would have sucked. So, yeah, like I said, we're going up in a spiral staircase around the edge. We're going to put a little bit of a barrier around this as well. And then, like I say, sort of underneath the canopy towards the top, we're going to make ourselves just a little bit of a base. So, it is like a proper treehouse. So, yeah, it's going to be a good time, my friends. And, yeah, you may notice that towards the end of the last episode, I did indeed lose a heart in total of damage, and that was full damage. So, let's go and regen that. This should bring us up to max health, right? Come on. Come on. 9.5. One more. Come on. Ah, there you go. Ah, I feel like it's been a while since we've seen maximum health in this series, my friends. Probably towards the start of the series, huh? So, yeah, looking good, guys, looking good. All right, so, I think, once again, a little bit of this. I love that you could just hold down spacebar and then go at it that way. I think that's really, really cool. Right, scaffolding. I can't remember how many blocks it will go along. Okay, that'll be something to experiment with in the future. But if there is no scaffolding beneath it, then you can sort of crouch on it like any normal block. But if there is something beneath it like this, you can sort of go down it rather like a ladder. So, yeah, just, you know, things to mention. Things worth mentioning, in my opinion. So, yeah. All right, so we'll put down one of those there, one of those there. Can I jump this? I should be able to. Yep, there you go. Right! And then we've got that little branch going on there. Can't go up any further because of it, so I'm gonna have to sort of make this one nice and straight and then just continue going up. And the question is, where do we want to do this? I'm kind of thinking that maybe on top of there, like if we kept going all the way round, we should be able to do this pretty nicely, right? So going up, somehow going round, rather like that. Oh gosh, this is like moderately dangerous now. Okay, boof. Yeah, we're looking good, guys. All right, and then we're going up. And you know what? I'm kind of tempted to make this into the doorway, and then we could put the little house on top of here. And then we could look out upon the bamboo jungle or whatever's going on over there. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that. Right, so I'm going to make myself a whole bunch of bark here. And like I say, we're also going to go ahead and do like a bit of a balcony kind of deal around the edges. So something like this. We're going to mix in a couple materials here and there. And of course, we're going to secure it with some various other things. And, you know, as always with my builds, I don't tend to have any kind of system when it comes to randomizing things. It is random for a reason, I guess. So, yeah. Ooh, that is loud. It is very loud. Okay, boof and a boof. and a booth, and a booth. But yeah, you get the general idea, hopefully, of what I'm doing here. And then, of course, we can start placing in some fences. Now, I would use cobble fences, and the reason why I would use cobble fences is because you can't walk through the corner of them. Whereas with regular wood fences, you can, and therefore that kind of poses a little bit of a health risk. You know, health and safety might get on my butt about it, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like if I put cobble fences here, it will be just a little bit too much in terms of cobblestone. So, I mean, as long as we're not stupid, then I feel like we should be alright here, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we've got this little thing going on here. We've got the actual tree there. So, this comes out 2 blocks, okay? So, we've got to sort of come out 2 blocks, you know, rather similar. So, in which case, it would go here, right? That would be the edge. Although, with that said, I think I could get away with maybe putting that in like that and then doing that. Would that work? I have no idea. Okay, if I just pop through here, can I still walk underneath this? Is that still possible? Oh, I can. Hey, you love to see that, guys. You love to see that. All right, so, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. We'll have that going on there. That's going to be the doorway. How about we get ourselves a little bit of crafting action up in this business? We'll grab ourselves a door so we can at least secure this place just for a little while. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Now, obviously, there's still plenty of things to be done to this place. You know, there's a whole bunch of stuff to do. The roof and all that kind of stuff. But for now, I am just in the process of trying to add in just a little bit of a floor. Because, you know, floors are good, right? Floors are always nice. So, oh, gosh, that's loud. Okay, so we'll bring it out here. So it's sort of a 4-block wide house. We've got ourselves like a sort of additional area here as well, which is always nice to see, right? So let's bring this in. And like I said, we're just trying to secure this place, you know, nice and simply. This back section here, according to my creative design on my build world, which, you know, if you guys are following me on Twitter, you would have seen that by now. Then, you know, you would have seen some pretty cool stuff going on. But, yeah, it's just one of those things, isn't it? So, like I say, we're going to try and grab ourselves some stairs and do ourselves a little bit of roof action out here. And I feel like this is where the scaffolding is really going to come into its own. Because, as far as I can remember, I believe you can hold shift, place these... Oh, wait, no, I can't. Oh, it can only be conjoined onto other scaffolding. Ah, okay. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, so apparently what you can do is you can hold shift and... Wait, there should be some way of placing them underneath. I would have sworn that was something that you could do. But anyways, we'll just get some stuff going here. Going up, keep it on going up. Oh, gosh. And we've got to be careful here. Because you can't really go off the edge that well. There you go. And yeah, we're going to sort of bring this across a little bit. Obviously, we've got to make sure that it doesn't fall down. I can't remember how many blocks you can do it now. Probably worth finding out, huh? Because if I take damage from it, then, you know, that would kind of suck, wouldn't it? So, yeah. Anyways, we can start bringing this along out here. And then we'll have a little bit of upside down, go back up, rather like that. Nice and simple. And then rather similar, we're going to bring it around town over here as well. I don't think we want a roof that's too tall, right? So maybe that. Maybe that'll be our limit, and then we slab off the top. Because, you know, we don't want hostile mobs to be spawning here. That would really rather suck. And, you know, we'll probably wind up dying or something stupid. So, there we go. Just got to come down here now. Once again, upside down stair. Do a little bit of that. Bring this around town. And to be honest, this is actually turning out to be a lot bigger than my creative test build version of this. Because my creative test build version of this had like a bit of a canopy from another branch coming up top. So, you know, this has actually kind of worked kind of nicely. So, there we go. We can get back in here. And, yeah, we've got ourselves a fair amount of room in here. This is pretty cool. I really rather like this. Maybe we could put, like, a bed up there. Right? We could put, like, a bed up there, and we could have some really cool-looking stuffs, man. Ooh. I'm kind of tempted by that. If I do this, and then bring this up like that, and I can still get up here. Very interesting. And then if I did that, I can't get up it. But then if I was to put a stair block there, then yes, I could. You see? Slowly but surely, you just sort of make things possible for yourself, don't you? Right, I need to be able to place down a slab rather, you know, right there. I'll tell you what we're going to do is we are going to place down the crafting table just in there. We could also put the bed in here if we really wanted to. A nice little snug space. And then we could have something else going on up here. Ooh. Hey, I'm coming up with all the ideas today, huh? I need to head downstairs. I am going to grab my bed. We've got to be careful of mobs now, though. That's the only thing. And then, yeah, we should be able to go to sleep in our new treehouse. Ooh, I'm looking forward to it, man. Oh, jeez. Hello. Hi. Oh, gosh. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Wait. Hello. 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 Okay, we're good. We're good. We're going to sleep now, my friends. Okay. we're not dying, man. We're not dying. No, 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 no. Not today. Not today, sir. Oh, yeah, I put a fence gate, though, as well. A lot of you guys were going on in the comment section about how there should be a gate there. So, yeah, I'll put one in there. I'll put one in there. It's all good, my friends. You know, panic over and all that kind of stuff. Right, we are grabbing this bed. Let's get rid of that. And we're going to put this in the treehouse, guys. Let's have a look at the treehouse from the bottom, though. Ooh. Okay, okay. It's already looking kind of decent, but like I say, we could do with, like, some supports underneath it to make it look a little bit better. And obviously, we need some glass and maybe some greenery. And I think this place could be looking, you know, really quite banging, actually. Do we even have any glass? Yeah, we haven't smelted up a single block of glass yet. All right, well, maybe it's time to change that, huh? Okay. Well, we'll get that done, and I'll be back in just a sec, guys. Alrighty, guys. So, we've got some various decorative bits here. We've got some vines here. We've got ourselves some green stained glass. I do only have 2 bits of cacti left, so we're going to need to plant those at some point. In fact, do we have any sand nearby? Oh, yeah, there's some over there. Ooh! Might be an idea to get those planted now, because as we build, we can start, you know, gathering a little bit of a supply of these things. So I'm going to put one there, and then one there, and then we should be good. But there we go, my friends. I've also gone ahead, and I've put down all of the supports at the sides here. We need to do the underneath supports still. We've got ourselves the fences inside of the house here. But before we do that, look at that. We can put down a lantern in there. We have ourselves a bit of a space up here, which we can pop up to if we really wanted to. We could put down some glass there. We could put that down here, and sort of in this space here. And, of course, a little one back there. And like I say, we'll be able to sleep there. And hopefully what will happen is we'll spawn on this block should we wind up dying or, you know, just coming out of bed in general, right? So, yeah. But we could pop up here, and we've got ourselves a little bit of a utility area. And you got to love a utility area, don't you guys? Oh. The only thing is that I kind of don't like that. I want that to be filled up. There we go. And then we can have like a little bit of a thing going on here, like a little micro utility station, something like that. We could also, if we really wanted to, put some more chests up here. I mean, this could turn into a little wee storage hut if we really wanted it to, right? You gotta love a storage hut. I think storage huts are welcome wherever you go, to be honest. So, yeah, we could probably, like, put one there, put the chests in there like that, and then we can sort of just walk along to the chests if we really wanted to. I mean, technically speaking, we could maybe get rid of that as well and be able to access it from the bottom floor. I mean, that kind of works. I kind of like that. Huh. Okay. Well, anyways, we still need to place down some sort of lantern down the bottom here. So, I mean, does it have to be at the bottom? I don't really think it does. I mean, we could just, like, chuck it up here or something. And I'm pretty sure that would light up the entire area. Because, you know, it's a high roof, isn't it? Yeah. I don't think that's much of an issue. I think that's pretty good. I'm down with that. Huh. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so, we've got ourselves a whole bunch of jungle fences here. And like I say, we need to try and support the house now. So maybe what we do is sort of bring some fences in rather like this. And... Oh! Oh. Well, there is... Yep, and... What was I saying about walking off the corners? Yep, that's what you get, Python. That's what you get there, Sonny. Maybe we can, like, bring this down like that. Yeah! You see, in my opinion, that looks a little bit better supported now, and obviously we've got this log here sort of supporting it as well. Although, to be honest with you, I kind of tempted to do that as well. So it's sort of supported in 2 senses now. Or do I want the gap there? I don't know. I think I kind of like that gap. Alright, we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. We'll bring that across rather like that. And I feel like that should do the job in terms of, like, you know, sort of in air quotes, realistically supporting this place. I think that should be fine. I really, really do. Now, obviously, the only other thing we need to do is actually light up the little pathway itself. So, again, we're going to use lanterns because, in my opinion, they're probably the most logical thing to go for. We'll put one down there. We'll put one here. And then we'll put one right down the bottom here. If we really wanted to, we could also put them on the bottom here. But I don't think we want to go too overboard with it. So, looking at it now, I'd say it's looking pretty decent. I think it's looking pretty decent. I still think there could perhaps be, work done to this, though. In some fashion. Like, I don't know if I like those two windows sort of segregated. I don't think I like that. You see, that's what Minecraft is all about, adjusting things to sort of, to meet your needs and your wants and all that kind of stuff. Minecraft is all about experimenting, especially when it comes to building. Like, I've never really built a treehouse before, so, this is my first real venture into the unknown for me. So, yeah, you guys are going to have to forgive me if things don't look, perfect the first time. But, like I say, it's what Minecraft is all about. You're experimenting, getting all these things going for yourselves and, learning along the way. It's just part of it, isn't it? So, yeah. Although, I don't know. Now I'm feeling like I've overcomplicated the interior here. You know what? Give me a bit. I'm going to see if I can come up with an interior that I'm happy with. Alrighty, guys. So, check it out. From the underside, it is looking a lot better. Not only is it properly supported now, but it's also got a big, large window, which I got to say, I am pretty happy with. Like, from all angles, it's looking pretty good. But, of course, as always, it needs a little bit of decorating. The pathway itself is done. It's just the house itself that needs a little bit of love. So, yeah, we got ourselves some jungle leaves. We've got ourselves a few vines here and there. Oh, I don't even have any shears on me. Well, gosh darn. Well, that's all great. Well, anyways, we can get back up here, and then maybe we can start doing a little bit of decorating. If I'm very careful, I should be able to, just chuck some on the edges here and make it look decent. Right, so if I go sort of all the way out the edge here, I should be able to start chucking down a few vines here and there, for the vine, hashtag for the vine, you gotta love it. Okay, so, oh gosh, I've got to get back in here. There we go. Woo, okay, I've got to not die, my friends, I've got to not die. There we go. I'll tell you what, we'll put another one up there. And we can maybe bring ourselves out here and then maybe chuck one right there because why not? And then, as I mentioned I've actually worked on the interior of this place a little bit more. And this, my friends, is a lot better in my opinion. I mean, yeah, you could argue that I haven't used the space very well, but I don't know. I feel like I have. I feel like I've used the space available to me fairly well. We've got like a total of 4 chests, which is the same amount of chests we had before, right? And in addition to that, we've got ourselves like a proper little lantern area. We've got a couple of furnaces here. And of course, we need to do the old favorite and put down a clay pot, a flower pot with some sort of flower, right? Because, you just kind of have to, right? You just kind of have to. In the meantime, I need to go grab the scaffolding out, which I think is in here, actually. And then we can get on with adding in some leaves, some sort of drooping leaves, or, just some greenery in general, to be honest, to make it look properly like a treehouse. Because at the moment, it just looks like a house that's on a tree. I mean, yeah, you could say that that's a tree house, but, I want to make it look like it's sort of embedded in there a little bit better. I mean, yeah, the vines definitely help it a lot, but, I feel like there's still more we could do to make it look better. So, yeah, give me a sec. I'm going to grab some resources, and we're going to do this. All right, guys, so here we go. What do you think of this, then? A little bit of leafage, and I feel like this thing has come out a tree. I really, really do. Now, obviously, once the vines start growing down, then it will look a little bit better as, part of the tree. But I think that the leaves alone have really, emphasized the fact that this is a treehouse. So, yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I'd be pretty content with calling this build finished. I mean, it's looking pretty good. Even got some lanterns on the undersides of the freaking supports, just for a little bit of light, just to make the tree shine a little bit more. But honestly, guys, like I say, I'm pretty happy to call this thing complete. Right, I've got one more bit of scaffolding somewhere. Each bit of scaffolding is sacred because I don't have like a string farm or anything like that yet. So yeah, anything I can save, I'm gonna. So yeah, and also you can see I finally got a flower pot in here because that's just what you do, isn't it? It's just what you do. If you're a Pythonator, you put down flower pots everywhere. See? Looking pretty good. So, yeah, guys. I mean, like I say, pretty happy to call this little project finished. We've got plenty of resources left over to work on the bridge. So, like I say, I think we're going to do like a little bit of a step-by-step in that we're going to start by adding in some cobble, some mossy cobble even, and then adding in some vines. And then once that's done, I think that bridge is going to look absolutely banging. So, I'm not going to spend too long in it, so I'm just going to do it off camera. And guys, let's see how it looks as we go along. Alrighty, guys. So, step one, the mossy cobble has been implemented into the bridge. As you can see, it's very, very much randomified. And to be quite honest, that took a hell of a long time. It really, really did, just to get rid of certain blocks and just replace them with something else. Honestly, I think going forward, I think I'll just randomize things as I go along, as opposed to just put one material in and then replace them. Because honestly, I feel like I added a whole bunch of unnecessary time to this build. So, yeah. But anyways, it's starting to look good. I think step 2 is going to be adding in some leaves. And then step 3 would probably be to get some vines in here to make it look a bit better. So, let's begin with the leaves. And then we'll do the vines. Ah, you see, here we go, my friends. Step 2 is complete. We've got the leaves implemented. And I gotta tell you, this is probably the more major change to the bridge that has made it look a lot better. You can see we've got a whole bunch of leaves drooping down underneath. Now, obviously, we could still take a boat underneath this place. But, you know, we need to be a little bit more pickier when it comes to, you know, finding a spot to go under. Because, you know, it's a very much overgrown bridge. And, you know, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. And, you know, I think there's still a couple of things I want to do. First of all, being the vines, of course. You know, we've got a whole bunch here. But also, I think we need to implement our old friend, some flower pots with some green saplings. Yes, more greenery. All the greenery. Yes, let's do that. All right, folks, step 3 is now done. We've got the vines in place, and all we're going to do now is place in the final element, which, of course, is our old friend, the flower pot. I mean, sometimes you just got to stick with the old favorites and just get yourself some cool things going on. It adds a little bit of red to the build as well, which, in my opinion, doesn't look too bad. Like, I'm kind of down with this. Yep, there we go. Okay, and then maybe we can randomize in some various saplings of various types. Maybe we can have like a jungle one there, an oak one there, jungle, and then oak, and then oak, and then jungle. And it's all looking good. And we can just place this one down here, because why not? So, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, that is the bridge entirely complete. We didn't spend a whole episode on it. We just spent a little bit of it done. And then, yeah, just look at it. It's looking a lot better, isn't it, guys? Looking a lot more overgrown. Looking a lot more like it belongs in its surroundings. And not only that, but we've got ourselves a treehouse. So, guys, honestly, I don't know what else to say other than thank you so much for watching. We're going to end it there. If you guys have enjoyed today's episode, please do be sure to drop a big fat thumbs up. It would mean the world to me if you did. Hit the subscribe button. Ding that bell as well if you guys don't want to miss out on future content. And as always, any suggestions and feedback regarding the builds today would be appreciated in the comments area below. But for now, my friends, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.